Yeah. You're headed south. Where'd you cross it at? 109, 231? Or I guess you could have crossed it where you're coming from. You could have crossed it at 2465. Man, this is sucking some battery out of this thing. My phone is running hot trying to run Restream. Be careful on the way home, Bob.
Okay, Bob just clicked on.
I snuck in the back door.
Well, Lance tried to click on the link and it wouldn't let him come in.
I had to copy the link and paste it in Safari web browser. It wasn't open in Google Chrome.
Huh.
It might be the browser. Of course, I'm
Well,
on an Apple iPhone.
Oh.
That's what I'm on is iPhone and using Safari.
Yeah, we're both on Safari.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm about
It was
65
telling me I
miles
had to.
north of Knoxville.
65 miles north of Knoxville.
On I-75.
Oh, you getting down there close to that in that rough section of road.
Yeah. Yeah, Kentucky 6-mile marker 628.
So you got her moved in?
Yeah, got her moved in, got her set up. Mama's still up there. Dana's gonna stay up there till Thursday, which is her orientation, and just help her get everything. I mean, we pretty much got her set up, got all our furniture put together, and we went to Costco today and got her some essentials, trash bags and all the stuff, all the things. So she's set up and playing house.
Okay, Lance made it in over here, so.
Yep.
What'd you do, Lance?
I can't hear him. Can he hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I was muted. Some reason on Randy's live when he shares the link, it's not blue in the chat, so you can't click it out in chat.
I tried clicking on it; it wouldn't do anything. It's like
Yeah,
it
it's
wasn't a
weird.
real
On
link.
Randy's live, the link he shared in the chat is not blue.
Yeah, it was a non-clickable link.
Yeah, it's unclickable.
Oh, what about when I sent it to you in Messenger? Did it just bring you right in?
That took me to the RCT because it's weird. I have no idea. That took me to backstage to our studio for the RCT live.
So That's weird, because I'm trying to...
I can't even get the. Can you send me? Because all I'm getting when you send me the link is this studio to Restream.
How did you copy the link, Bob?
I just clicked on it, and it told me, it gave me two options. I clicked on it, it took me to Google and said either open or then it gave me a link to click on and copy, and then I copied it and I pasted it into Safari.
And for me, all I did to get up on your panel was clicked on the link, and it threw me right backstage.
Oh.
Well, I can't get away from.
So you pull it, you...
Randy, I don't see Randy. Is he just in the background talking, or he
Oh,
can't get in?
I can't get into hers. I can't get into nothing. I can't get it to even give me a link to get into hers.
That's weird.
Can you send me that link?
Hey, Lisa might have you blocked.
I do not have him blocked. Hush it.
She might have you blocked.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, so I don't know. I know V and Chris was having the same problem too. I tried to get in on their live with the link they sent me. It did the same thing it was doing when you and Randy was sending me it in Messenger. It would throw me to mine and Andrew and Creo's restream. Threw me in that studio like it was doing with you guys. I click on it and it threw me to the RCT studio.
Let's see, I can go into yours. There's the link. Safari.
Oh, so
There's this. I got mine all the way down.
yeah.
Can you turn yours down for a minute?
Ooh,
There you go.
ooh, that bad. Blow my eardrums out.
Okay, there it went all the way off that time. Now you turn it up.
Sorry. Yeah, I
There
can't
we
do
go.
it.
I got it. I got it.
Ooh.
We're trying. Just ain't working on his end or whatever.
I just came into YouTube and came into her show. I mean, but see, you're live.
Yeah, I know I am.
And you're wanting me to try it before I go live, and that's not working.
No, it's not. That's why I had Lance come in, because his is automatically set up. So he don't know what to do. And I've done everything on yours that I know to do.
Now, when you set up the live on Randy's, did you go over to the side where the three buttons are and hit invite guests and use that link?
I hit the people.
Where's the three
Rocky
buttons
Top.
at?
I don't... I don't know where 3 buttons are.
Lance, where's the 3 buttons at?
Hang on. He kicked himself out.
Yeah. When you go back into studio, when you're in the studio, there's 3 buttons. Click on that and you'll see invite guests. You'll be able to copy a link out of there.
Randy, you're right. This is a rough piece of road.
Oh, man.
Heading towards Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. We need to do some paving up
You
here.
so
Oh, Lord. Man, y'all going
you all
around me.
right there?
I think I just lost a wheel bearing or something.
That ain't
Fix this
cool.
road. I need to fix this
Did it
road,
break?
man.
Oh, it's bad.
I'd hate to pull a
Now,
boat up
I'm
here.
fine. And I went down here. I went down at the bottom, and
Oh, damn, blasted. See if the left lane's any better.
it is.
Yeah. You just got, they're going to have to pass me in the right. I'm staying over here. Randy said so.
Lance, I just sent you another link to my channel. See if that link will work on it now. Because I copied it from a different place.
So why is everybody going to Restream? You just trying to get away from the expense of the other one, StreamYard?
Restream is cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's cheaper, and if you got it on the if you're doing it on the computer, it's a lot easier.
Hmm.
But
Did you, Lance? Did you see the link that Randy sent you again?
I didn't send him one. I sent
Oh,
you one.
oh, you sent me one.
No, I sent Lance one. And I put the new link over here in chat. Can any of y'all get up and punch that message and get up here into the?
I think that Lance guy is frozen.
It does appear that way.
Well,
He's not moving.
do you have Restream down here when you're in chat? Yeah, you're on. Okay, guys, we're still playing with this thing, fighting with these computers.
Well, they are paving up here, so that's a good thing.
They've
Fresh
been paving
asphalt.
up. They've been working on that road up there now for, I don't know. Let's see, since about 2017, I believe, 16 or
Oh
17.
wow. Well, I'm on smooth, fresh blacktop now.
Yeah, you got good run all the way down to the bottom of the hill,
Yeah.
down at La Follette, and then you need to stay in the left lane once you get down there at La Follette.
Right.
Let's see.
Try not to lose anything off the truck.
Yeah. That'd be bad.
It would be.
What's the big chat image appearing in the background? What kind of big chat image you got there? You seeing, Gimpy?
No clue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
Dink.
Dink over stink. I can see chat now, sort of,
Sort of.
kind of.
Dink, we're trying to get this figured out for Randy because it works on my end, just not his.
Because Lisa's got Randy blocked.
I do not.
Didn't let me come up on her phone there just a second ago.
Bob Kitty's being a turd.
Always.
Gimpy, I'm talking to Bob and Lisa on the other side on the other phone over here. Okay, click that link, Gimpy, and see if it'll let you do anything with it.
Gimpy gonna be on the Wednesday night show in a few weeks.
What's up, Dink?
That's what Daryl told me.
Hey, stay in your lane.
Link in the chat is unclickable.
That's how I was when I went in your stream when you came up off the YouTube side.
Unclickable. That's frustrating.
Okay.
Frustrating.
Okay, I'm dropping a new link over here in chat. See if that does any good. There you go, Lance. I'll send it to you both ways. Link, I got it in chat, and I got it in.
I wonder if they just try copying it and pasting it into a browser.
I
If
don't
that
know.
won't work better. If it's not clickable, just select it and copy it.
Okay. Hey, Gimpy, see if you can select it, copy it, and put it into your Safari. Paste it in your Safari and see if that'll let you do anything.
Or if they're on an Android phone, they might not have Safari.
Yeah. Now I see the link in the YouTube chat. Okay. Well, it works over in Lisa's side because Lisa's up. But she's not in my chat or my Restream. If I send it to you, can you put it in your stream and see if I can click on it and come to mine?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Michael.
There you go. Try that one.
What a tourney last night, guys. What a tourney.
Oh, I'm going to tell you.
I was trying my best to stay awake.
Brandon pulled it out at the last minute for y'all.
Oh, that's his favorite thing to do. Pull it out at the last minute. He stayed behind. I think at one point he was in 8th place.
Yeah.
He's the comeback king. Michael says we have technical difficulties.
Yeah, we do. I tell you what I found funny with the whole deal is Danny Stone kept asking, "Has Parker caught a fish?" He's like, "No."
Yeah.
Yes. Has Parker caught one? No. Yes. By the end, when I was reading off the scores, he said, "So Parker," I said, "is still at 0." He goes, "Man, I'm going to rub it in hard."
It's funny how they're friends, but yeah, he loves it when he beats him. Danny did catch fish, didn't he?
He caught one.
4.88
Oh, really?
pounds.
Huh. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
cracking up
he got a 4-pounder.
Daryl and Danny going back and forth all night. Every once in a while, Kevin would click over there and pull it up.
Uh-huh.
He clicked the link in yours and it worked. Is that the link to get into my channel?
I guess I don't know what link he clicked, but he came up on panel and waved
Oh, okay.
and left. Hey, Bobby.
So, yeah, but I need him. I'll send you. Did you put my link
Yes,
in
right
there?
there.
Okay.
Rocket Top, Tennessee.
I think there's only 2 teams that didn't catch nothing. Everybody else caught.
We caught a
Well,
bunch of fish. We just got disqualified. So
I know it. The crazy thing is let's see, last Saturday night, no, Friday night, Brandon went out with his nephew and they caught a ton of fish, good fish. But then
yeah,
last night they struggled,
yep,
probably fishing the same spots.
they were.
They struggled to get 3 fish.
Because
The anchor bite's been hit and miss.
Friday night, Daryl went out with,
Oh yeah.
and you know they were running a game plan to where we stayed out of Brandon's way. Morgan, I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing work.
Stinking creek.
Click that link, Morgan. Is that hey, Morgan? You're in my page right now, or my live right now. Click that. Look at that link and see whether it is blue or white.
What was you gonna say, Bob?
I seen a sign that said Stinking Creek. I was like, why does the creek stink? I must
Daryl's
have done
been
some
over
dead
there.
fish in it. Probably. That's a good reason.
Blame Daryl. It works.
That's right. Derail.
That's like his son last night made one of the greatest comments ever. He said, Daryl said, "Man, that fish has a big mouth." He said, "Yeah, just like you."
Was it his son or his nephew?
His son.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, "That's
that's so
great,
true.
Kevin."
Yeah. Hey, Randy, how long did y'all stay at the dam?
Probably an hour.
I know you started there.
Yeah, we
Y'all
stayed
catch anything at the dam?
nothing.
Wow. What was
All
the
we
flow last night?
When we first got there, it was like 20. It went to 32, and it held at 32 until 11 o'clock, and at 11 it dropped to 19. And
Man, usually when they increase it, they start biting. And then when they drop it, it just goes, cuts the bite off, kills it.
Gimpy, I'm dead. I'm going over to Lisa's because this thing ain't working. I'm tired of it. Yeah, when it quit last night, we saw a 8-10 pound channel cat swimming along right underneath the surface. And every now and then he'd stick his mouth up and feed off of bugs or something of it on the surface.
Huh, how weird.
And he was close. He got close enough to the boat. We could have dipped him with a dip net.
Well,
Yeah, you could barely see it on screen, but you could see it.
Wasn't last night what they call the sturgeon moon?
Yeah.
Probably y'all didn't catch a sturgeon.
We got a sturgeon Friday with the cast net.
Yeah, I did. I caught one night up there. Cast about a 4-foot sturgeon lives around the dam up there.
Yeah. We went
I
up
thought,
there.
what do I have?
We went up there to the dam and caught a bunch. Well, we caught about 40 big bluegill for bait. We had a little bit of skipjack that I got Friday, and we quit using the skipjack after a while. Never got a bite on it, and we got bites on the bluegill. That's what we caught every fish on last night was bluegill.
Yep. I think the catfish have forgot what skipjack tastes like and look like.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, as big as them bluegill were, I just soon sit up there and catch them.
Oh yeah, them flaying size. What
Oh yeah.
I've been getting up there.
Yep.
That guy that I forget his name. Yeah, it was Stan. Guy Brandon took out about a week ago. Me and Brandon took out older gentleman. He was so just disappointed when he seen that the size of them bluegill we were using for bait. He almost cried. He goes, "Man, you'll be eating them.
Yep.
You play them." I was like, "Yeah, but they make great bait. But they are
Yep.
big enough to fillet." And bluegill are absolutely delicious eating fish.
Oh yeah.
Gampy and Warren.
Now, Randy, if I'm up here with a boat and I just crossed the Cumberland River, is there a boat access not too far from I-75 to fish the Cumberland, or is that a part of the river you don't want to fish?
I've never fished that part of the river. Don't know nothing
Okay.
about it
I don't either.
because it goes down and it goes into I think the Wolf River, and then it comes out of the Wolf River and it goes down through there. It goes into um, Dale Hollow.
Okay.
I don't know. I think there's two different Cumberland rivers, or three
Yeah,
or
well,
four.
or different sections of it, because just looking over the bridge going over the river, it looked to me like that was almost a real shallow section of the Cumberland. Now, years ago, I used to do whitewater trips on the big South Fork of the Cumberland River.
Yeah,
So I'm wondering if that's the upper portions of the Cumberland.
maybe, because
Because when I looked down, it looked like I seen rapids almost.
yeah, I grew up down the other side of Cookville
Right.
and Lebanon and all, and we got the Cumberland River we got down there. It comes out of Cordell Hall Lake, and I've never paid any attention to what feeds Cordell Hall.
Yeah.
Hey, Tasha and Travis.
Okay, phone.
It's pretty up here. It's not a bad drive from through here to North Carolina, living in Lexington.
Yeah,
Pretty much straight up 75.
as long as you don't have to deal with the dead gum. As long as you ain't dealing with driving that section of 75, it ain't bad.
Yeah. I imagine you could hit Knoxville at a bad time. For sure.
I'm just talking about the the interstate, the condition of the roads up there.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible. There was a short section that was just real bad.
You ain't got any fishing poles with you, do you?
No.
Dang, you could have just stopped on the way home and.
I know. No, I was being a good dad this weekend. Ryan told me, he said, "Well, you can come up here and fish with me." I said, "Man, I think he wanted me to go to what's that lake near his house? They fish a lot. He fishes a lot. I can't remember the name, but he come down and spent most of the day Saturday helping me put together furniture and stuff. Helped us move her in. Ryan Borch is a good dude, man. He's a good friend.
He is.
He's only about 45 minutes from Lexington. It makes me feel good that if I needed somebody to go crack somebody's skull or fix a car or something, I got somebody I can call on.
Yep.
Because I'm the kind of dad that I need to know. I need to find people, you know.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Yeah. Because of my kids, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do. I don't care how old they get, they'll be my kids. There's a
Yep.
dinosaur. That's a dragon.
Oh, that's like last night. My daughter and son-in-law was coming in from. They've been out in Myrtle Beach and all for a week, and they were coming home, and they got to Bristol last night about 11 o'clock, and I messaged her till they got home last night.
Yeah.
Never miss a comment. Click on that message display up on the screen.
I used to live in Florence, South Carolina when I was a kid. And we spent a lot of time at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. We went out there a couple of times when I was a kid, and the water was always dirty.
Yeah.
And
it just depends on the time of year.
So we always went down to Destin and all.
Gimpy said, "Bob, if you need to crack heads, you're more than welcome to use my leg. I can always get a new one."
I will. I'll keep that in mind, Gimpy.
That's
Them
just
legs
funny.
come in handy, don't they, bro? I like Gimpy. He's a character.
Yes, he is.
He's a trip.
Okay.
Let's come down and fish with me.
He'll be back at the gathering. I know we're getting back again at the gathering.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it going over here again. Let's see if anybody. Hey, Gimpy, come over here and hit this link in my. Hang on a minute. Let me send it to Lisa and see if she can post it in hers and see where it takes
you. He said, except for flotation devices. It does the same thing. It's not a straight up link.
I don't know. I guess we're going to close it down and forget about me doing Restream. I'll just have to do all my crap on that YouTube garbage. Do it on YouTube so that nobody can see it but me. And I can't read none of the.
Am I back? I must be running out of signal.
Yeah, you're back.
Tell me about Norris Dam.
It's just a small hole.
Nothing there.
It's an excellent place for trout.
Oh, okay.
It's got some monster trout down below the dam and all. You can't get there with a boat.
I like trout.
You can't get below the dam with a boat.
Let's walk down there, huh?
It's a weird dam. about a mile below the main dam, and about about a mile. And they used to have a long tramp up above the Weir Dam where you could put small boats in and run up to the dam, but people kept tearing
Uh-huh.
stuff up and all, I guess, because when they shut the flow off, it ain't no water there in just a minute. And they closed that. They gated that all off. You can launch another mile down below the dam, below the Weir Dam, and you can run up through there. But if they shut the water off, you better be getting your butt back down to the.
Right, you gonna be walking?
Yeah, you can walk a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
And if you're down there when they ain't generating and you're out walking and they blow the horn, you need to start working your way back over real quick because that water comes up fast.
Hmm.
I have got caught out there. I've got caught out there once. I was standing on dry ground. They blew that
Noted.
horn, and I headed to the Weir Dam to go across. And by the time I got there, if I'd waited another 4 or 5 minutes, I wouldn't have crossed it. I'd have been sitting on the island until they shut the generators off. But now they caught some monster rainbow and brown trout out of there.
Really? They stock it?
Yeah.
Gimpy says below the dam has big brown and rainbow. Before the Weir Dam, they released water once so that was so cold and no oxygen killed the fish off.
Oh man.
But we used to go up there and catch 3 and 4 pound rainbows, 5 pound
That's good eating
rainbows
right there.
on a regular basis. We would go up there and take a little V bottom boat,
Yeah.
tow it around the gate, launch, and take off upstream, fish our way up and down through there, catch a bunch of fish. And
The Clinch River.
yep.
Yeah. It's a good looking little section of the river. I
Yeah.
can't go across the bridge without doing their old rubberneck.
Oh man.
Hey, we can't either. Every bridge we cross.
Well, you see, that started way back when I was in the Whitewater. We'd cross a river like that, and you'd see if you could paddle it.
Yeah.
So that started way back when.
I mean,
More so deep.
we'll go across a bridge, and it's like, man, I figured there'd be water there, and it's all grass.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, every time we're looking.
You know, I used to go when I had a small flat bottom 1648. I'd go put in at Two Rivers Campground where the Ocoee and the Hiawassee meet this time of year in the summer, and them big stripers would come up there to find that cooler water from the Hiawassee, and we'd go up there and fish for them with jerk baits, and boy, we caught some big old stripers up there. But the only problem is you can how long it takes for that water to get down there. Yeah, I paddled down with Chucky. There's not many whitewater rivers in the southeast I have not paddled.
Hey, Gimpy.
I started paddling whitewater in high school.
Norris Lake also has a ton of big walleye. But now Loudon's got some great walleye fishing in it, or Tellico rather.
Yeah.
I've never caught them over on the Loudon side, but we caught some good walleye over on Tellico.
Oh, okay, you live near the Nolan Chucky.
You just walk down. You can just walk down there at the bank and go fishing.
Yep.
Just a hop and a skip right there, Gibby.
French Broad, Nolichucky, all them creeks up in there in the Mountain River. I've never paddled the Green. That's on the up there in western North Carolina. I never wanted to go that far. Golly and the New in West Virginia. Ocoee about 1,000,000 times. Hiawassee, Nantahala, 1,000,000 times.
He said, "I don't hop or skip."
He just bobs.
I used to work for a rafting company.
Oh, did you? I worked for when I was guiding. I worked for Ocoee Adventure Center up on the Blue Ridge end of the river on the Ocoee. I've marked at a couple different ones. USA Raft back when they were down on the Ocoee, Adventures Unlimited, Sunburst. I was a mercenary, and they didn't need me at OAC.
Rafting companies are on that are listening.
Pigeon.
Pigeon?
Oh, she's asking me questions that I have no
Go
idea
to Hartford.
about. Up at Hartford?
Yeah. Start at Hartford, North Carolina, and come down. That's where all the rafting companies are, and the one that I did work for.
I paddled a pigeon too.
And because the one I worked for didn't last very long, because it doesn't last, when both the husband and the wife are having
They have
affairs.
a season.
The husband and wife was having affairs on each other, and there goes the business.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, USA Raft used to have outposts on the Ocoee too, but they left the Ocoee or something. I don't know what happened. They turned Big Frog. Somebody bought them out. I think Scott Mantooth bought them out and turned it into Big Frog Expeditions, what used to be USA Raft on the Ocoee.
So the big one that's posted all around Gatlinburg is Smoky Mountain Outdoors. And they're one of the big companies, but when I worked for them, not them, the other company, there was 14 different companies at that time.
Yeah.
Within, walking distance of each other.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. They're the same way on the Ocoee. They're scattered all up and down the river. Ocoee and Nantahala, same. Not as many on the Nantahala, but there's a bucket.
Okay, Bob.
Blue Ridge to Cleveland.
Okay, Bob. The Cumberland River actually starts up there where you crossed. It's it's nothing but a creek up in that area, and don't look like it goes a whole lot further east. It goes down and jumps into right below Lake Laurel or Laurel River Lake. And then it just keeps growing, and it's a little bitty lake a little bitty river for a long ways. And then it runs into Lake Cumberland, goes through Lake Cumberland, and almost fades out, and then bumps into Dale Hollow. And
okay.
It basically disappears right right up above where Dale Hollow and or where Obie River, which flows out of Dale Hollow. It ain't much of a
Mm-hmm.
it ain't much river at all above that up to the Cumberland.
You talking about the
And then
Obed?
yeah, Obed River,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and
I paddled Obed.
yeah,
Several sections of the Obed up around Crossville, uh, Oneida. No, Oneida is the big South Fork of the Cumberland. Is it Oneida? We used to paddle that from Oneida to Blue Heron. It's all fuzzy to me now.
yeah. A lot of things are fuzzy to me now.
At 51 years old, things get mixed up.
Yeah, just give it a few years.
I've had a lot of fun, but I think a man's only born with so much adrenaline. I feel like I've just about gone through my share of it. My body's paying for it now.
Oh, my body's for dang sure paying for
Yeah.
it. Okay,
I mean,
Wolf River
I've
Camp.
always been wide open.
Mhm.
That's why I bump the way I do. I love the adrenaline of it. I
Yeah,
still got to get my fix
yeah.
somehow.
I'm gonna. Hey, now just to let you know, don't be screwing it up next weekend, because I've got Top Cat next Monday night,
Oh yeah.
and I'm coming to your water.
Well, you know who else will be out there next Monday night? Not this Monday. Me and
Yeah,
Ron Bortz.
yeah.
And you
You
know he
go.
didn't come down to Anchorfish.
You gonna come down here and you gonna get to see how I do it with the pontoon boat.
Are you coming to my water?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't get
Hey,
in our way.
hey. I don't feel like I can go anywhere else and stand a chance of beating Jerry Parker.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You know, if I could go down to Suck Creek, you know, if I had any covers down there, I could go to Suck Creek. But
Well,
other than
let me ask
that,
you this. How many people you feel comfortable on your pontoon boat? Well, you can't have any help. You got to do it by yourself, right?
no, I can have. Matter of fact, I'm looking for a Joey for next week.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying if we all got on the boat together. I mean, I know our fish wouldn't count if we caught any, but you can do that, can't you?
Yeah. Um,
I don't remember, but I know Ryan told me that he was coming down next Monday because he builds them BCAT boards in Kentucky and
yeah.
drives them down to Chattanooga every other week. So plus I got his socket set in the bed of the truck that he's gonna pick up next Monday.
And I need to talk to him too. I need to have a business meeting with him,
Business meeting
or
man said.
an idea meeting.
Well, as long as it ain't against the rules, we can all get in the boat together.
Um, I don't know. I'll have to check. But our pontoon boat ain't right now. It ain't real set up for bumping more than one person.
Right. What
Because
kind of
I
size
still got
trolling motor you got on it?
105 pound, 36 volt.
Okay.
Um, right now we've still got the back seats on it, but they're fixing to come off.
Well, you can just get you you can sit down in a folding chair.
Well,
Boy,
that's what I do.
I seen these nice seats at Cabela's today up there in Lexington.
Yeah,
They're kind of like their Millennium, but they're like hunting seats, and they swivel, and they have
yeah,
these big old wide bases on them. Man, they're like $70. I thought, man, those things were comfortable.
yeah. Well, when you get home, look up Cabela seats and send me the link.
All
Gimpy
right.
says, I'll help if needed. I'm a good net man.
uh,
I'm a good net man. Gimpy says, I'll help if needed. I'm a good net man. 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 I'm a good
But I thought, man, those would be good to have in any boat. Things swivel, and man, they felt like they're well made too. I
Well,
forget
see,
what they call.
that's what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the bench seats out of the boat, and we're going back. We're gonna take the captain's seat off and put a. Right now, we've been talking about a Millennium seat there. Take the
Hmm.
bench seat off and put one over in the back corner on the other side. We're gonna have a bench that's probably 6 feet long on the side of the boat, but it's going to be moved up on the side. And
Right.
then we're going to have a Millennium seat right in front of the console. And but we're the batteries for the trolling motor. We've got plastic boxes to put them in.
Yeah.
I've got an anchor on the front, electric anchor on the front and the back, and we've got boxes to put them in. And then my battery charger, box I've got a box to put it in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I'd say that's a
but the
good thing
boxes
about a
are
pontoon boat is open floor space.
we're fixing to
Oh
open.
yeah.
We've opened a whole lot of floor space up, and we fixed to open a whole lot more up.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
We're
most of the
going,
way pontoon boats are set up is for just cruising. I'm not
yeah,
really set up for fishing. And if you're fishing more than you're cruising, do you really need the bench seats in there?
no,
No.
our boat doesn't do no cruising.
Yeah.
It does some trolling, but it don't do no
Yeah.
cruising.
We're gonna put rod racks on the back of the boat, and with you get the benches off there, and we can put rod racks on there. But I'm gonna put removable rod racks where they can pull a pin on them,
Yeah.
or put a pin in and locks them in place, or pull a pin and you set them over out of the way.
Hey,
How big are
Millennium,
they?
that's another thing I seen in Cabela's today. Millennium is now making rod racks that are removable. They've got all kinds of stuff they're making now. But those removable rod racks look pretty darn cool. Like
Yeah,
you could just take two screws loose and take the whole tower off there, which I kind of like because I've got a cover that's made for my boat. And if I ever decide to travel with it or need to park it outside, it'd be nice to be able to, take the rod racks off and put the cover on.
yeah, yep.
Gimpy wants to know how big of an anchor do you need for a pontoon boat?
It depends on how big a pontoon boat is. Pontoon boat
And the
gets
wind.
pontoon boat gets in the wind, and it's up above the water, and it's a flat platform there, and it's a big sail.
Hey, you got some multi bars for Sarah Gimpy? Talk to me, buddy.
He's got multi bars and monster rod holders for sale.
I got the monster, but I could use some multi bar. Oh boy,
We fixing
slowing
we
down.
fix we fixing to have you coming down the big hill? No, you're on down now. You're down to Knoxville.
I'm almost at top of Knoxville. I'm doing the split now. I'm in
Yeah.
this interchange.
Um, but we're gonna have it where we can fish off the front or the rear. But on Gimpy on a pontoon boat, you're not so limited because you can
I'll
fish
take
off
them, Gimpy.
the.
Oh, can you hear me?
Hey, Bob and Doreen.
Yeah.
Okay, my ear pod died. I just swap out ear pods. I'll do
Oh,
it,
okay.
buddy.
He said, and you take me and my buddy bumping.
I'll do that anyways. Oh, get over on your own side. Somebody pulling a Kia with a Kia. You shouldn't be pulling anything with a key. I'm gonna tell you.
I'll agree with that. On a, everybody whenever you're in a boat like Bob's, you always got to keep your anchor on the front.
Yeah.
On the pontoon, it's not as bad. Um, but we've got, I don't know for 15, I don't think they're but 15-pound anchors. But son, you throw them down there on the bottom, and if there's anything anything to get a hold of, they will.
Yeah.
We, I've got, or we've got 6 or 7 anchors out here at the end of the house, different designs, and we've tried to find something to hold that boat with. And this one that we got, it'll hold the pontoon.
Yeah. I've got a brand new anchor, never lost anchor that I bought at CatCon that it never has been out of the crate. I mean, I spot lock. I don't throw an anchor, so
Yeah,
matter of fact, I keep it and the rope in a crate on the stern. I mean, I could carry it to the bow in a hurry if I needed to, but I just keep it on the stern out of the way.
yeah.
Oh, I remember George. Yeah, I did sell him a Patriot rod.
We I've got to take the boat one afternoon this week and go over here and play with. And that was something I was going to do today. I asked Lisa if she wanted to go to the lake. She wasn't. She said, "Well, we might." So we ain't never made it there, and I ain't going fishing this afternoon. I'm too tired. I
It's
was going to
hot
go bump
out
below
there.
loud. I was going to go bump below loud for a little bit, but I just ain't going to
Yeah,
mess with it.
it's hard to get
But
motivated when it's hot outside.
I got to go. I got to get out here and practice with my trolling motor on setting a course where it'll run the same course over and over. Because that's what
Okay.
whenever I'm up there on that where y'all's river comes where y'all's comes out of the dam and then goes over to the center and through the railroad bridge.
Yeah,
I need one that'll run a track. Over here I can just set it I ain't pointed at a destination, and it'll hold pointed at that destination as it goes straight down below the dam.
yeah. It's Randy. It's tough to do that at Chickamauga. I
I
mean,
know it.
it that squirrely weird current. Even with my 115 Minn Kota, I can't
Yeah,
really do that. I'll start out that way, but before I get to the railroad bridge, I have to take over manual control of it using North Lock
yeah,
because it's hard, man. That squirrely water up there would just mess you up bad. Chickamauga is one of the hardest dams around to bump because of that, the way that water runs on the diagonal, and then you
yeah,
got the train bridge too. It takes
yeah.
years to get good at doing that.
It ain't gonna be. This ain't gonna be something that I'm gonna be good at, regardless.
Yeah,
But I'll get with Chad and them and see if there's anything there. But
yeah. Yeah,
see,
I don't remember what the rules were. I know you have to do it by yourself, but
yeah, that's what I'm.
you
Yeah, you
I
can
would not recommend being up there above the railroad bridge
by
above
yourself.
20,000 by yourself
Yeah,
because there's a couple times where I've had to yell at Brandon to start the big motor and pull us out of trouble or vice versa. He was
well, I,
fighting a
I
fish and I had to
well, I can
go
tell you,
ahead, buddy.
we had to fire up the big motor yesterday to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
We were anchored, and we had a pontoon boat come up. We got 4 rods hung, and we had a pontoon boat come up on our rods behind the boat, and we're sitting there struggling trying to get the rods unhung, and that boy got in the way, and you know We got one. We saved one of the rigs, but as hard as we worked to save that one rig, I just soon broke it off.
Yeah. Sometimes that's
But
the easiest thing to do.
but now I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna go over to the training area, as you call it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna bump there, and I'm gonna go over by the barge tiles, and I'm gonna try to bump that side a little bit. Or and I may start right there at the railroad bridge and bump down through there a little bit because I do a lot of slow bumping,
Yeah.
and
Well, it really depends on what the flow is. If it's
yeah,
20,000, you'll be able to just pretty much spot lock and walk a bait in some of those
yeah,
places. If it's
yeah,
32, then you're going to have to be moving
yeah,
or spot lock with the big motor kicked in gear.
yeah. But you pulled that 60-pounder over there in the training area.
Yeah, yeah. There's fish. There, the way that the morphology of the riverbed right there, there's fish that hang out there in that area. It's like a roller coaster. All right,
Yeah,
Gimpy. Yeah, tell him to get with me. Boy, why is Knoxville traffic so heavy on a Sunday afternoon?
When is Knoxville traffic not heavy?
Knoxville traffic's got where it's terrible all the
It
time.
ain't Atlanta. It ain't
No, it
Atlanta, so
ain't.
there's that.
For
I'd
a
No.
rather
town the size of Knoxville, though, their traffic is terrible.
I drive through Knoxville 6 times rather than Atlanta once.
You got that right.
I've got to
I
where I just absolutely despise Atlanta
I'll drive 100 miles out of the way to keep
to
from
get
going
around
through Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yep.
All
The
right,
only
Gimpy, yeah, let me know, bud.
the only time I come through Atlanta is if it's between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's a time. Usually, if we go to my family's in North Carolina and we go through Atlanta, we try to leave the house at like 4 a.m. and get through Atlanta about 6. And then you cruise right through there at 6 a.m. because nobody lives in Atlanta goes to work early.
Yeah.
I don't think.
The last time I went through Atlanta, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was running.
That's
I
probably
was
perfect.
running 85, 86 miles an hour whenever I run through radar, and he pulled
Whew.
us over, and he come up there and he looked in the car and it was a bunch of white people in there. He said, "What are y'all doing in this part of town at this time of night?" He said, "We're trying to get through here to get home." And he said, "Get out of here. You don't need to be here." And this is a cop telling us this.
Huh.
He said, "Hey," and
Wow.
speed limit was like 55 or 60. He said, "Get back out there and go on." He said, "Keep it below 80, but get out of here." And
Yeah.
I, I
Keep
was
it
blown
below 80.
away that he was running us out of town.
Yeah. It's like Captain Morgan and Mr. Gimpy going to go fishing tomorrow. I'm going to try to fish after work if there's flow to do it.
Yep. We're working.
We got to work tomorrow.
Well, I got to work too, but sometimes I busted my tail on Friday, worked all day long, and then I went home and mowed the yard, about sweated myself to death because I knew I was going to have to get up about 6 o'clock on Saturday morning and move Caroline. So I thought if I leave the yard another day, it's going to be tail hole deep.
Yeah. Well, which one of you's cried the most? You or Mama?
Uh-huh.
Which one of you
What?
cried the most? You or your wife?
Probably about equal.
It's tough whenever them babies move out. First one moves out, ain't
It is. It's like it automatically takes you back to the time when they're itty bitty.
it? Yep.
My brother went to Carson Newman, and when we moved him in, Mom
Yeah.
starts bawling. He's like, Mom, shut up. It's only 45 minutes away. He's like,
Yeah, well,
I know, but he goes, just stop, Mom. 45 minutes.
yeah. I mean, I'm so much happier that she landed in. See, originally she got an internship in Goldsboro, North Carolina, which is
Yeah,
like 9 hours away.
that's a
Plus, it's not a
haul.
bad. It's kind of a bad part of North Carolina, according to what I've heard from a couple of people. So I'm
It's
so glad she ended up 4 hours away instead of 8 or 9.
Goldsboro is a dirt poor
Yeah,
part of the state.
yeah.
Everybody there is dirt poor. But now,
That's what I've heard.
most of them will absolutely give you the shirt off their back
Yeah.
because they are poor. They don't have anything, and if somebody's needing something other than they've got it and they can help, they do.
Well, I've heard that there's a pretty good opioid, you know, problem there because of the poverty level,
Hey,
and plus
hey,
she was going to be working at a mental hospital, which I don't know.
yeah.
I didn't like
But
that.
the thing about it is, it guarantee you it ain't no worse than Lexington, Kentucky, because they draw. First of all, you got two major interstates come through there.
Yeah,
You got you got the college kids and all come through there, and they bring in all these the drugs and all. Every state, every city
yeah,
in the United States that had the ones that have the biggest opioid problems are the ones actually with college towns. And I know that
yeah.
ain't comforting to you or to keep my mouth shut about that, but
Yeah, you hush, Randy.
you know,
Let me enjoy my bliss. A
yeah,
little bit
yeah, yeah,
ignorance is bliss. It's
yeah. I used to live over and work the state of North Carolina, and so
yeah. Well, see, I lived a big part of my childhood near Rockingham, North Carolina, and I
yeah.
still got family. My sisters, both my sisters, and my aunt, and live in Rockingham. Well, one of them lives in is that Aberdeen? No, not
Yeah.
Aberdeen. What's that little? There's a little town right outside of Rockingham. Can't remember the name of it now, but they live around Rockingham. I got a niece lives in Charlotte. I got a nephew lives in Wilmington. So we're kind of
Hey,
scattered out across North Carolina.
how can you be scared of Goldsboro, North Carolina when you live in Chattanooga? Your daughter grew up there.
I mean, Chattanooga's not that bad, honestly, man.
I've I have been I had some guys try to. Fortunately, they thought I was parked one place and I was parked somewhere else, and I got away from them. But it was a group of thugs downtown, down by the ship, or by the
Well, you go
well, where
downtown and yeah, you
27 breaks off of 40 or
yeah,
24. I got down
24.
in there looking at a wrecked car, and it was a bunch of boys going to cut me off in there and going to take what I had. And I got
Hey,
away from them.
but
But I went down to Rossville, Georgia,
yeah.
and there I actually met a cop down there, and he told me, he said, anytime you got to go into this area over here, he said, call me. Here's my personal phone number, and if I'm on duty, I'll come down here and go with you.
Hey, Bob and Doreen, don't worry about that. Daddy made sure she had tools of all kinds.
Exactly. That was something that I was thinking about this week. Is putting a tool in the glove compartment on the boat.
Oh, I carry one in my boat too.
You know, I've got one here that's perfect for it, and I'm going to put one in the boat.
Yeah, it's a good idea because you run into some sketchy people at weird hours in the morning at boat ramps. Although I
Yep.
will say this, I mean, you run into those kind of people, but then you run into other people. Like one night, I was out bumping late. It's about 2 a.m. when I got off the river, and I ran into this couple, and a nice couple, man and a woman. and he'd had a lot of heart problems and stuff, and we just got to talking, and we got to sharing our experiences about our heart thing and everything. And I tell you, man, it was Lord just all over me and said, you need to pray for that man and his wife. And I asked him, I said, pray with you, just something to come over me. And I felt like, I need to, we're having this discussion. We have these issues and health things. So, sometimes in those places you can meet some really good people too. And you can minister to people in a way, and God puts you in a situation. And that's kind of what happened that night. And I thank God for that
Well,
experience.
that's like you get down there and you run into people down there, especially down there along that river right there.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some really good people down there, and there are some really bad people.
Yeah.
And
But you can't be scared to venture out
I'm
and
not gonna quit.
miss
I'm
out
not
on
gonna quit.
opportunities.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna quit going down there because of that.
yeah. Just be prepared and be prepared to go either direction. To share
Yep,
Jesus or to deal with violence. You know what I mean? Or to
yep, yep,
to send somebody to meet Jesus one way or another.
yep,
However the need needs to be met.
yep. I spent the day with Josh Thompson Friday,
Yeah, Josh's a good dude.
and I'm gonna tell you what, we both needed that day.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it as much as any I've had in a long time. Just being out like that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we got to talk.
I appreciate Josh. Chattanooga. Chattanooga.
Only 70 more miles.
Yep. I'm at the split. 40 west, 75 south.
Yep. Yeah. The last night the cops were out bad going down through there, so watch them.
Were they?
Yes.
I've passed quite a few today. Now, I've been running near the speed limit. I ain't going to say I've been running. I ain't going to lie and say I've run it the whole time. I'd be lying. But funny thing was, is I've been on this live for a long time now, but on my way up to Kentucky, I got on our fishing, him and his wife fishing, and I was in their chat for a long time just doing voice text, in there watching them fish. They never caught nothing, but that happened.
I like watching the little dog.
Oh yeah, that little long-haired wiener is cute as can be.
They got a little life jacket for it and everything, and I'll just go in
Yeah.
and be like, "Listen, Linda." And he don't even
Oreo.
have to look at the screen. He's like, "Hey, Lisa."
Yeah. Oreo, she don't care nothing about. I wish she liked being on a boat, but she don't like wind and she don't like water. So that's not a place she enjoys being. One
No.
time I took her fishing with me when she was a little bit younger, and I was talking to these people on the dock, and they wanted to see her. So I went over to the dock. Well, that little rascal jumped off on the dock and tried to take off. She didn't want to be on the boat. And I said, "Hey, can you catch my dog? I think she wants to stay with y'all."
Hey, Paul. Yeah, their dogs just chill.
Yeah.
They don't care till they bring till they catch a fish, and then she kind of
Oh
goes.
yeah. Wants to lick it and carry on.
She's like, their
That's
dog's like
good.
Josie.
Oh, Morgan said I look pregnant.
Oh, hush, Morgan.
I'm just healthy.
Randy, you got a pumpkin under your shirt, bro?
Yeah. I'm just healthy.
Don't make me come down there, Dave.
You're picking on her man. Lisa hit you with a dirty napkin. I never did find that napkin you supposedly left on my desk. Of course, you seen my desk, so you know what it looks like.
It's a brown one.
It would not take much to lose anything on that desk.
It's right next to the keyboard under your glasses.
I keep 2 pair of glasses, one on my face and one in front of the computer, because these are transitions, bifocals. And I find I'm looking like, when I'm typing, I'm looking like this all day long. So I put my readers on when I'm at the computer and take these off. It's annoying.
Oh yeah, that's where I put it. Was right next to them glasses.
When I first got these, I was like, man, my neck, why is my neck hurting? And then after about the 3rd day, I realized it was because I was craning my neck to look at the computer every time I type.
I got my sunglasses hanging on the mirror, and then I got my prescription, these glasses that I wear. And I've never had sunglasses before.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I put on every morning is my glasses. The last thing I take off every night is my glasses.
Right.
Seeing him in sunglasses is still weird.
I don't wear sunglasses unless I got the sun right in my face. I used to wear them when I was driving, but I don't even do that anymore. Captain Morgan, I hope everything comes out all right, bud.
He said, "Sorry, I'm leaving." With the poop emoji.
Sound like he's leaving in a hurry too. Hey Randy, are you friends with old Anthony Brown on Facebook?
Who?
Anthony Brown, one of the tournament catfishing veterans.
No.
Well, anyways, he posted a picture today of like a little square, like the last square of toilet paper that comes off a roll.
Yeah.
And it had holes in it. And he tagged his girlfriend. And he says, "What am I supposed to do with this?" And I replied, and I said, "Whatever you do, you better do it carefully."
Somebody else, I seen that, and somebody else posted, tear the center out of the middle of it, tear your little square out of the middle of it, wrap the rest of it around your finger, wipe, and then use that little square to clean out from under your fingernail. that is a military deal, an old time military deal.
You get like one square of toilet paper.
Yep.
In the military.
That's like when I got to Alaska. They told us, said when you get out here in the middle of nowhere, hiking or whatever, remember, you don't have to be able to outrun the bear. You just got to be able to outrun one person in your group.
Your buddy.
And, and they were serious.
Yeah,
they were serious about it. And I run around with some guys that were a little bit bigger than me and run faster and could run faster and all. I told them, I said, "It ain't no big deal." I said, "Because when I shoot you in the knee," I said, "I can pass you then."
Yeah. I guess they did that.
And
they told you that to encourage good training exercises, huh?
Yeah. But we got out in the middle of nowhere a couple of times, and you had to worry more about the cow mooses than you did anything else. Cow moose
go into rut that they don't care.
A cow moose will cross 50-yard river to fight you, just to fight you. They're mean. The bulls, they're bad, and a cow that's got calves, she's pretty tough. But they don't have to have calves. They will fight you for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, they look kind of lose their mind during the rut. Nothing else matters.
The cows lose theirs when they have the second that baby hits the ground.
Mm-hmm.
From then on, they are absolutely out of their mind.
Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got.
And Alaskan mooses
82 miles to home.
are a whole lot bigger than uh, these Minnesota moose, Canadian moose.
Gimpy said he bought some casting slip covers and they are nice.
Casting slip covers.
What he says, casting slip
Let's
covers.
go over your
What is a
rod.
casting slip cover?
Casking is the brand.
Oh,
I'd say it's probably like a neoprene rod cover. Yeah. Pass it over to Tennessee.
Like
There's my river.
Yep. Oh, P&B Paul got a new place to fish up on Kerr. They caught 36 fish Friday, and the biggest was 36 pounds.
Oh, you didn't go in that off the grid spot that Aaron always goes to. Oh, casting slip over sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, go over his reading glasses. I thought she was talking about a rod cover or something.
That's what I was
No,
thinking too.
I've got a pair of polarized cascading sunglasses that have readers built into them, which are nice. When I do wear sunglasses, that's what I wear. Because otherwise, you have to take your sunglasses off, put your readers on, and tie a knot.
Yeah, I'm so blind that, ones that slip over, I can't do a whole lot with them.
Yeah.
Hey, Gimpy, I need you to call me or get in touch with me.
I tell you what, I'm pretty proud of my I filled it up at what was the name of that gas station there in Richmond, Kentucky? The Beaver gas station. What is that?
Oh,
What was that?
Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
I filled it up at Buc-ee's in Richmond on my way up to Lexington, and I'm 80 miles from home, and I still got a half a tank of gas. That's pretty good in this old truck.
That's doing good in that old truck.
Yeah,
Hey, we left here and went to Vicksburg, Mississippi on less than a tank of gas, running around down there for 3 days, and then filled up and come home.
Yeah, that's a big old truck. It's a diesel, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From here to the hotel was 526 miles.
Dang. How far it was when Brandon and I went to Venice, but man, that was a long trip.
That is a long haul.
And once we got down there, those roads were like I've never seen roads that bad anywhere in my life. It was like 20 miles of speed bumps.
Yeah. We're going down. I see where it is we're going to. We're going down to somewhere down there to fish with Creole in November. Yep.
the Apachula. I can't pronounce that, but he's I think
Yeah.
I
west
can't.
of like that Red River area. Brandon told me Brandon's been there and fished with him. Brandon told me it was like another 2.5, 3 hours from where we went in Norco the first time we went to Louisiana. I was thinking about Brandon. He don't mind traveling. He'll just let's go. I'm like,
Mhm.
I
but
don't mind.
we both times we've been to fish in Louisiana, we've not had ideal conditions. Like first time we went, the water was too high. Second time we went, it was just the fog was horrible, and we were so limited to where we could fish. When we went to Venice, we couldn't even get out on the Mississippi for 2 days because of the fog. And then the one day we did finally venture away out there, we like to got killed by a big old tuna boat running 60 miles an hour in the fog.
Oh gosh.
I never been so scared in all my life when I heard that boat coming and couldn't see it.
I wouldn't doubt
Yeah.
it.
My heart was just going doo 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 doo. I told
There
Brandon, I
is
said, "Get over, get over, get over."
there's an app that you can get for to monitor barge traffic and boat traffic,
Mhm.
and we're gonna get that when we go to Memphis.
That's a good idea. Yeah, it's crazy getting on the Mississippi and seeing all those giant container ships, and you're just like sitting there and you just feel like a little peon.
Yep.
It's wacky, man. It's just a weird feeling to be in a 24-foot boat and be the smallest boat in the area.
Yeah.
And they don't care. Like when we were down in Norco, especially, that's such a industrial area that the work boats, like the man, they're just working that river. They're pushing boats all day long and barges going up and down, and you're not even on their radar. Like you're unwelcome there. That's a working river. That's a port.
Yeah.
I mean, all the petroleum coming in into the nation is coming in through that up that Mississippi up into Norco. I mean, it's like they're working. The refineries along both sides of the river, like explode. We kept hearing explosions, and you see these flaming towers burning off the gas from those refineries. It's wacky, man. It's like something out of a Mad Max movie.
We're gonna go down there and play around on the river. We're going down on Wednesday evening,
Nice. So who
and
you going down with?
it'll be me and Lance
Dink over
and
stink.
Dink Overstink.
Okay.
We're the fourth team that's going to be there for RCT.
You taking your pontoon boat?
Yep. I figure it'll be safer than anybody else's little boat. We
I
can't
don't know,
run.
man. You'll feel a little out there. Let me tell you that.
Oh, I know that, but it's a whole lot better than running down there in a 17, 18-foot B bottle.
Yeah. We were trying to get around some barges, and we took a wake from a workboat over the bow of Brandon's 24-foot sea arc,
Yeah.
and it blew me away, man. It's like an 8-foot wave or something. It's nuts.
We were run.
And those workboats push up so much water.
We were run.
It's
Yeah,
not
they
the
are.
big ships.
Yeah. We were running up the river last night, looking out across through there, full moon. It was beautiful,
Yeah.
slick, not a breeze anywhere, not a ripple on the water. And I saw a line out there in the water, and I looked at it real quick to make sure it wasn't a log or something. And we'd been sitting down there anchored for 30 minutes. we hadn't seen a boat go upstream, hadn't seen a boat go downstream, nothing.
Yeah.
And we're running along and hit that first wake, and Daryl, when we hit that first wake, Daryl was holding on good, fortunately.
Oh,
Because the
man.
second one we hit, it dug the nose, it dug the right front of the nose of his boat into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin was sitting on the front seat holding the trolling motor, and if it hadn't been for the trolling motor, he'd have been in the water.
Mm-hmm.
It come up and hit the windshield and blinded Daryl, and I fell from the seat, from the passenger seat on his boat down into the floor under the console.
Oh, mystery wave, huh?
Yeah, and it wasn't. It was three of them. I mean, it wasn't no waves on either side of it. It was just three
Where were
waves.
y'all at?
We were
What part of
down
the
the other
river?
side. We were down the other side of Moccasin Bend, probably quarter mile.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We were headed back up. We just got
Yes.
straightened out off of. We had just got straightened out off the corner of Moccasin Bend.
Yeah, something probably come around one of them bends or the island, and you didn't see it.
I'm guessing there was a house down there that had a bunch of lights and all that on the dock, and I'm guessing somebody come out of that dock and went back into it.
Probably.
But I'm gonna tell you, it like the goddess. It got Kevin close enough to Kevin come out of the chair on the front of the boat and got close enough to the water that he put his butt was wet, his leg was wet.
That's one thing I miss about a center console boat is being able to see what's coming. Like when I'm on that side console, when I'm seated, most time now at night, I drive standing up because I can't. If I'm sitting down, I can't see what's coming.
You can't see over the windshield, can you?
Well, I got a booster seat, but even then, I need to find me the doggone windshield on that boat is smoked polyethylene or poly whatever. I need to find number one a shorter one and one that's not tinted. I can't stand that tint. I hate it, even in the daytime.
Yeah,
I hate it. But you know that boat was made in Canada, and it's 20 years old now. And I found the company that made the windshields for them, but I can't find that exact windshield, so I don't know if one. I think I can make one. I just got to learn how to bend some Lexan. That's right, Mr. Gimpy. He said that'd be a hell of a way to go fishing with Daryl.
Yeah.
You gotta watch him. He's crazy. He'll throw you out of the boat. He's about to throw me out of the boat a couple times.
Yeah.
He catches you in the awkward position, he'll gun it. He's kind of tricky like that. I threw Brandon out of the boat. He fell out of the boat. I didn't really throw him out of the boat.
You gonna have trouble convincing some of us that.
I got it on video. I mean, you don't see me doing anything to throw him out of the boat.
That gum pole you got up on the front, just seeing it there, you think it's solid, and that's what you're thinking about is that pole standing there, you know, and you want to grab it, but you can't grab it because you know it ain't nothing to it.
It's just a piece of PVC. It's a camera mount.
Yeah.
All it is.
First Malik and Brandon.
Now, Malik fell out of Brandon's boat. That was hilarious that night.
But you were still with him.
Yeah, I was with him. He went to step out on the dock, and he missed. That was something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then that same night that he fell off the boat, off the dock, Big Mike fell off the landing down there in downtown Chattanooga the very same night. That's the night Mike stepped off the that landing down there and broke a rod trying to get back up.
Yeah. Well, last night they caught their big fish. Their fish right there at the end. They caught it over there. Um, over there on one of Big Mike's places.
Oh yeah, well I didn't know where he's at because I was like half asleep, and I just knew that like he was in like eighth place for the longest time, and then I don't know what about midnight or so or 12:30 they caught that one.
Yeah, they caught that. They caught another fish about uh about 10:30.
Right,
It's a 20-pounder or so, and oh
because he
that flathead they caught it. It was probably I think it
they
was a
caught it
20 something
early.
pounder. Yeah, they caught it at. They caught one though. I think at about 10:30 that weighed 20-25 pounds. Caught something,
Right,
and then with the fish that they caught early, which I don't know what it was. The 9.88 pounder, they held on to that sucker, but they caught it early.
yeah.
And but they had dropped that last night at 11 o'clock. They dropped the water to 19, and
Hmm.
it changed. It definitely changed the fishing. But we're
Yeah,
running back up the lake. Daryl said, "I think we're going to go over here to the barges again." And
he's the king of the barges.
yeah, they worked last night.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had a lot of luck fishing barges. I don't know.
I
I
caught.
don't like angler fishing.
We caught a 21. We caught a 12, a 21, 16, 22, and a
Christopher.
26 last night off of barges.
Christopher's down somewhere in the Pacific right now.
No,
Mr.
he's
Hooks and
not. He's
Hammond.
in Alaska right now.
Well, he was on a boat last time I seen him.
Yeah, he's up in Alaska though.
Well, he's still on the boat though, right?
Yeah,
Hey, Annie, give
they
me
they
another
up
water out of that cooler boat, please.
they up there looking at some pretty water, some pretty
Oh
mountains.
yeah, I've always dreamed of being able to go up there and halibut fish. That's been a bucket list trip of mine. Maybe
We
one
went up
day before I
there.
die.
We've been up there for 10 days from the last week of June and up through July 4th. Went up to Homer, Alaska. Went up to Fairbanks and then spent 2 days going down to Homer. Spent 5 or 6 days at Homer and then made 2 days back up to Anchorage to come home.
Mm.
You know, it was awesome.
Oh, he says he's in Canada right now.
Yeah.
Canada,
Up,
eh?
uh,
Easy.
he's up there in the air people.
Watch out, man. Watch out, eh? There's like a mouse in a bottle up there somewhere, eh? Remember that movie? What was the name of that? Strange Brew. I'm dating myself.
Oh, man. Morgan got robbed last night. They got everything out of his boat.
Oh no, man.
Got okay, hang on a minute. I got ripped in my boat last. Everything come up with a long pipe and chain stringer, ski rope. Got all my rods back. I don't know what he's talking about. I thought he was talking about last night.
Well, getting ripped in your boat can mean a couple different things.
Uh huh. And hey, and trust me, with Morgan, it's
It
very
could be.
possible. It could very possibly be what the other one is.
The question is, Chris, did you try to catch them? I mean, talking fishing. Did you sneak a rod on board?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
The Great White North, eh? You need to stop, Emma. You good? Okay. I kind of need to.
push it as long as you can, though, ain't you?
Yeah, he said he flipped his boat.
Yeah.
I thought not ripped, flip. That's no good, buddy.
When'd you do that, Morgan? He don't have a clue because who knows? Who knows? It's after 5. I know what could be going on down there.
Right. Chris said I was going to jump in and try to ride it.
Chris,
Probably a
you
killer
could
whale.
put a harness on it, couldn't you?
Yeah, I've seen them do that at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can do it, surely you can do it. We catfish. That qualifies us automatically.
For anything.
Wrestling with big slimy sea creatures. That qualifies you for so many things. Man, I'm glad to see lower price gas. The whole time I was up there, I didn't see gas under like $3.15 a gallon. Now, down here it's $2.70-ish.
Yeah.
High up there on gas.
Yeah, Morgan said that was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, whenever he done that.
Got you.
But yeah, gas is unreal. Diesel, that's like we're paying $3.25, $3.40 for diesel around here, and you can go to La Follette, and La Follette will be $2.09 or $2.95, $3.
Yeah.
La Follette's got the cheapest gas and the cheapest diesel anywhere in the country.
Yep. 54 miles of Chattanooga, Vegas, baby.
You getting down there close to Athens? You got a good rest area there just past Athens. You also got a
Like
new
Loves,
Waggle, huh?
the Loves.
No, down there at Athens, you got a good rest area.
Oh, okay.
They also
Yeah, I
got
might
that
have to
new.
stop.
They got that new Waggle store down there at Athens too. They're clean.
Yeah. I tell you, nobody's got cleaner gas stations than Buc-ee's, though.
Yeah,
It's amazing. I wonder how many people they hire or have working every day.
it ain't
That could
no
be a
telling.
bunch.
Per
Like
shift, I wonder how. Per shift.
3 miles of gas pumps.
If I got 100 pumps outside, you got to have somebody just special on that.
Yeah.
Hey, Keno is Keno Chris from Canada, eh?
Hey, he must have swapped his profile there. He should have kept himself anonymous. I jumped in somebody's live the other night as one of my anonymous. I've got another YouTube channel set up that I've never done anything with, called the Carnivorous Catfisherman. That
Yeah,
I've always dreamed of building that channel, but I never have done anything with it. Nobody knew who I was.
yeah, yeah. I probably ain't gonna do nothing more than what I got with mine right now.
No, I can't even I'm trying to do some more stuff on Facebook and grow that social media platform, but it's when you work a full-time job and own a business, it's hard to keep up with. I mean,
Absolutely.
I struggle to keep up with getting one video a week edited and published. So
Yeah,
trying to keep up with 2 platforms is tough. It's impossible almost.
yeah,
I'm not gonna have a video out. Usually I have one that goes public at midnight tonight, or in the morning. But that ain't gonna happen this week because I had a bunch of work last week, and then this weekend I've been on the road. So That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
I've got one about halfway edited.
Keno said they just
But I don't
closed
like
the
to put anything
casino
out
for
there.
the rest of the trip.
You broke them. How many truckers you gonna buy this time? He's so disappointed. I say the little
My mom
tears
and
rolling
dad.
down his cheeks.
Yeah, yeah. My mom and dad went on a cruise, and the first one they went on the way down, the slot machines, all the machines in the casino were loose, and Daddy won big going down. And on the way back, when those machines
No.
tightened down on the way back, he started losing, and he quit.
Yeah.
And then Mama didn't quit, so they ended up breaking even. But the next time they went on a cruise, Daddy played the stuff wide open all the way down.
Yeah, Mr.
And
Gimpy.
whenever he got down there at the end, and he quit playing, and they come out pretty good.
Yeah. Mr. Gimpy, most people would be shocked to know what YouTubers make. It ain't what you think. I mean,
You
especially, I'm still considered a small channel.
YouTube pays less though than the other channels.
Yeah, I've heard that
Uh,
Facebook pays better.
Facebook and TikTok both pay better. TikTok will pay
Yeah.
probably 30% more than 30 to 40% more than YouTube.
But let me give you an example of how YouTube pays. Once you start making videos, like long form videos, you make anywhere between $7 to $9.50, $7 to $9.50 per thousand views.
Yeah.
Per thousand views if you've got a video that's doing good. And that's not, I mean, it always varies too, according to the length of the video, how long people watch the video. Well, I'm talking watch hours.
Yeah.
Like that's how you make money. I mean, so you have to be getting multi-thousand views per video to make anything off of them.
Yep.
I'm talking, you need to be averaging 20,000 views per video to make any kind of money off of YouTube. Any meaningful money.
Well, we know you broke.
Yeah.
We know you're broke. So.
But I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. It's not what I look at it like. It's not what it is right now. It's what it can be.
Yeah.
If I continue to push and put out content and get more, viewers to look at my videos. And it ain't, everybody thinks when you first kind of get into YouTube, they think it's about subscribers. It ain't even about subscribers. It's about views.
Yeah.
You got to get the views.
I was stuck with 922 one day, and Bobby thought that was the greatest thing in the world. And he said, "Guess how many subs you have?" He said, "Guess how many subs you have?" And I said, "Oh Lord, please, somebody, for the love of God, just change that number."
Yeah,
And
it's
somebody
always
went on there
uncomfortable
and
when you get to a number like 666 or 99.
yeah, he thought it was great for me to have 922. I was like, nope, it's got to go. That's got to go.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Irvin.
Randy owes you $10
Dave?
or something.
Dave, I don't think Randy owes you nothing.
That's right. What's up, Mike Irvin?
Just saying.
That's a good dude. Mission Impossible, MI6 in the app. They got these
Mike
digital
Irvin's cool.
speed limit signs up here now. Yeah, I like Mike.
So, I'm right here.
Where'd Randy go? Did he run away?
Wait, right down there is Captain Morgan.
Calhoun. Hey, Captain Morgan, if you send him a $10 super chat, he'll send it back to you.
He don't know how to do that. Heck, he barely knows how to send a picture.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Still watching, yeah. 1, 5, 6, 7 houses down.
Who lives down there?
Yeah, we're frozen right now.
No, it like completely lost.
Yeah, we lose internet service whenever we drop from the house off.
Yep. We do.
You do.
Yep. Yep. Lost Bob Kitty.
Oh,
It's okay. He may come back. This is for you, Morgan.
did you say I owe you money?
Yeah. He said you owe me $10 and then this is the last. I don't know. I lost connection when I walked away from the house. So I guess it kicked Bobcat off at that moment in time. So it's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and end it because the truck makes things really loud. So y'all have a good one, and we're going to go enjoy some dinner. Bye.